This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. 18.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Tony. Hey, Uno.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18.
Now a give up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
35-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1.
Swap. Love a swap. Let the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
18. What's that? Hey, Uno more. Hey, south. Buggy. Why Tony?
Stroud to throw. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. 19 Texas. 18. That's it. Okay.
They'll try it now with Pierce. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
All right. 18. That's it. Rob it.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Will be brought down inside the 25. Jordan Battle up from the safety spot makes the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5.
All right. 18. That's it.
He gets free. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Dot!
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Dot! 11. Dot!
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
12. Here we go. Can. Dot!
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
McPherson's good on the extra point. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that? 19 Texas. Good night.
Drive will start on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
18, what's that?
To throw is Stroud. His throw left side is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston, and even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
All right. 18. Buggy. 12.
Now, Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. What's that? No.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they begin with 3rd and 8.
19 Texas. Here we go. 18. What's up? White Tony. Hey, south. Red. Nice.
Now Stroud. This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Gun. Stop.
Now Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Right 80. 25. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Right 80. 11. Stop.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
18.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Uno. Pound for tonight. 18.
They'll stick with him again. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
All right.
They're trying to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Here we go. 2J.
And he's in. Touchdown, Texans.
Number 89. Touchdown, Houston.
An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bengals 7. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On 2.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
11. Let's get set.
To throw is Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. 180.
Now, Burrow will set up the screen to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 12.
Third and long.
Here we go. 11. Dot. 11. Dot.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Gun. 12. 180. Stop.
Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Here we go. Dot. 180. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Take over first down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Nike Texas. Oh, right.
Schultz, the motion man.
Swap. Another swap.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion.
18. That's it.
Right back to him on first down. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Jordan Battle up from the safety spot makes the play.
4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Oh, right. Let the hop. 18. That's it. Hey, uno.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Whoa. Let the hot.
Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Open left side is Gesicki. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Gun. 11, Mike. White 80. Whitey's hot. Twelve. The hot.
On first and 10, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. The hot. White 80. The hot.
Burrow to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 32 yards.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift. Here we go. White 80. 12. Done.
A carry here for Brown. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Here we go. White 80.
Back to throw. Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 6.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. The hot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosifov. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
7-yard gain.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 2.
1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. The hot.
Here's Brown. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Henry To'o on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
180. The hot.
They go play action for Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Gun, gun. The hot. Can.
A first down throw for Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
The hot. 180. The hot.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Case Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the
180.
2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Keeps the score Texans 21, Bengals 16. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
All right.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Right back to Pierce on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third down and 9.
Over. 18. What's that? 19 Texas. Button. Why, Tony? Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, stop. Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. Stroud gives it to Pierce. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Second and 11. Pierce will get it on the zone read. He'll take this down to the 47. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
18. That's it. 11. Red.
Man in motion, heading left. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And now it's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, Uno more. Hey, south.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's taken in. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
All right. Making taxi.
To throw is Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Nike taxi. Look at hot, look at hot.
Here's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now, Stroud. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Down inside the 10. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal. Houston.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
A run on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Texans. That's a 2-touchdown game for them. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180.
On first down, Burrow. He'll find Case. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On one, ready? Let's get set. 180.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180. 180 shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
180. 180 shot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Next to score, Texans 28, Bengals 23. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They send the tight end in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Over. 18. What's that? Hey, south.
Another run here with Mitchell, and he'll get about 5. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
A run up the middle with Pierce. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good, and the Texans are able to extend the lead.
35, Bengals 23. Fairbairn to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Can. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a second down.
Gun. Start. Right 80. Right hot. Start.
To throw is Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ball game.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
On 2.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Start.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Bullock. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Putting the tight end in motion. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. 19. What's that?
Schultz, the motion man. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Tony.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
What's that? Hey, south.
Here's Stroud. The trap taken in by Noel.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Second and a yard.
18. What's that?
Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
18.
Stroud to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
At the 7-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And that's now 4 victories in a row.